FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee, talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Net Radio!
LasVegasDiscount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. LasVegasDiscount.net. LasVegasDiscount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit LasVegasDiscount.net.
But he got an exhibition bout with the guy Tension in Japan in April. Tank.
Wait, he's fighting Tension.
Yes, he's fighting Tension in an exhibition bout in Japan.
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
Who gives a shit with White? He's a piece of crap.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
You are listening to Ken Norton on Fight Net Radio. And I've been thinking that I will come out of retirement just to knock out Lee Honey.
Everybody, welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lee Honish, Andrew Labouche, bringing you your midweek dose of Fight Net Radio. How you doing, Andrew?
Very good. Just got home.
Long day in the grind. You know, I've always said this. There are very few guys who get to make a living at boxing. Certainly those that cover it. Most people have a day job. And I can think of maybe a half dozen guys that are getting paid to cover boxing at best. How many can you really think of that actually get paid to cover any combat sport?
Not, no, sir.
It almost goes...
It's not a job or a hobby you're going to make a lot of money in unless, you work for one of the big guys, Lee.
Yeah, no doubt about it. First and foremost, Andrew and I would love for you to go to FightNetRadio.com. It is our website. It is up and it is running. From there, you can jump everywhere, literally. Just go to FightNetRadio.com. You can find the show in literally any format you want to listen to. You can also find a real-time player available on that website. You can also click on the images and check out our profiles on social media. There's a link to our Facebook page where we cover our news, photos, etc.
Should make a link to. Where's gambling? I want to hit a gambling button.
We don't have a gambling link, but we do have the merchandise store. We've got the Fight Net Radio merchandise store. If you click on that, I do believe we have all three of our Fight Net Radio shirts available that have been approved by the regulars. There is the what I call the exclusive Shamalama Ding Dong T-shirt. It is a complete winner, and on the back is our logo. So there you go. That's FightNetRadio.com. But basically, it gives you guys. I'm just sort of tired of everybody who listens to the show going on some various form and trying to find a way to watch or listen. Just go to FightNetRadio.com. You will find anything to broadcast this show, both audio and video. So we're going to work harder on recording shows like this that have video content as well. Our videos are posted on YouTube and Facebook as well. If you want to learn more about me and Andrew, you can click on our pictures and that'll take you directly to our social media page. You can also click on Floyd's picture and find out more about what Floyd's up to, because I thought it was important to link Floyd in. And if you wanted to find out more about Freddie, just click on his picture and you can go to, Freddie has an official page, which I just found amusing to no end. So I had to link that photo, link his social media page up just for my personal amusement. There you go.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Go to fightnetradio.com. You can learn all that information. It's a very simple website. There's a player. The minute you hit the site, it'll play the most recent episode. So don't be shocked when you hit the page. We're here to talk about boxing and sort of sweep up what happened on Sunday and give you a few tidbits about what's going on in the wonderful world of boxing. Andrew is the writer and the analyst and the avid fan. I, on the other hand, am a perpetual asshole. So it's an even balance. So let's start right off with how we spent our Sunday night. Right after we were done recording, we pissed around the house long enough to wait for ESPN boxing to kick off. We did not get to see this, but I did like this first round knockout enough that I'm putting it up for you, Andrew. Vianello knocks down Satterfield, two guys I've literally never heard of, and it ended in one round. So I'm assuming,
you're never going to hear of him again either.
Right? And this is before they went to ESPN. Look at those empty seats, man.
Like,
how shocking is that shit?
That should have worked out.
That's a fat heavyweight, man. Where did they find Satterfield?
They're not. Are they heavyweights?
Yeah.
No way. That guy looks small then. Oh,
he's beating the shit out of the cab driver.
This is disgusting.
The cab driver from Yonkers.
Look, he's laughing. The guy's laughing and he stopped the fight. Oh, that's too much.
Bob's always trying to build a heavyweight.
Guido?
Always trying to build a heavyweight.
He's Italian. It says Guido.
Vianello Vermicelli. We will never talk about him again on the show. Oh, by the way, for those of you wondering how the show works, if you're interested in, say, somebody obscure in boxing, odds are we're not going to talk about him. I'm just being perfectly honest. We've got a long-standing rule that we don't. I'll give the football analogy at this moment, Andrew, because we have new fans. I don't cover the left guard. I just don't cover him. I don't. I have two teams I cover in football. And if you told me the name of the left guard for either the Chargers or the Rams, I'd probably recognize the name. But to be perfectly honest, that's like a step below like a nickelback almost. I mean, it's left guard, inside tackle. Those are some shitbag positions, Andrew. And in boxing, we have a lot of shitbag positions. And for those of you wondering exactly what I mean, well, let me replay that clip for you just one more time for Andrew and I to comment over the top of it. Viatello knocking out Satterfield. First of all, Satterfield, does he not look like a Lyft driver from Yonkers?
Was he hit right there, Lee? Was it one? Let's do it one more time. Do it one more time.
All right. Does he have a cross on his back or a tattoo of an airplane? Is that like a Hitler cross? Oh, yeah, he got hit. The left caught him.
The left? Okay, I'll give it to him.
All right.
Wow. He didn't want to be there.
I swear to God, he's a Lyft driver from New Jersey.
I'm starting to question his dedication to the fight, Lee.
Bob was in New Jersey, and he found this guy as a Lyft driver, and the Lyft driver said, "Oh, you're Bob Arum."
He's all,
"Did you know I box?"
Fuck.
He goes, "Funny you should say that."
Fuck.
I got an Italian that needs a fighter.
Oh, he punched. Oh, then he got his ass kicked. Look, it's when he opened up. He opened up at the wrong time. As soon as he tried to throw a punch, he got lit up.
For those of you watching the video and going, why is it so jerky and stop motion? Well, it cuts down the amount of shit I have to deal with from YouTube, because actually those shot-by-shot scenes, the way we do it, keep me from getting copyright infringements, which I think is pretty nifty. Let's see. That takes us to... I guess we could do, do you want to do Beltran Okada?
Yeah. Good
All right.
fight.
Or do you, there was one more fight before they went live. Another quick knockout here. This is Karina Burris versus Diaz.
Oh, well, yeah.
This is Joel Diaz Jr., right?
Yep.
And Karina... Too ridiculous, man.
No.
It's too ridiculous, man. I don't even know who Korea is. Let's watch it one more time. If you're not watching the video, you should go to fightnetradio.com or visit the Top Rank website like we are. That's just sad. Is this guy even going to make it? No, they waived him. Okay, that covers the undercard. Nobody showed up for it anyway, which takes us to the first fight of the ESPN card. Let's talk about Okada versus Beltran, Andrew, which was literally the war to settle the score. Clearly, Okada is two human beings smaller in this fight, but man, he came to work. And this is early on in the fight, round 2. He didn't go down to a knee. He put a hand on the mat and kept himself up. But Okada came early on in the fight, and he looked really game throughout the fight. What were your thoughts at this point in the fight?
He wasn't going to last. I'm sorry. He's fighting Beltran's fight at this moment. While he did have a big right hand, he was taking some devastating punches on the inside. Lee Beltran's that's his zone right there. That's his spot. You could see, look, the left hooks are landing, the combinations to the body. I did not have a lot of faith in Okada going the distance. And eventually that's what took him down, was just the constant pressure of being in the inside. He put up a hell of a fight. I want to see the kid again. Look at, there's that right hand.
It was a great punch. I'll show it again. But it's a great punch. I mean, he's definitely, for a guy who's 2 humans smaller than Beltran, he nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, and that's round 2. Right. And then he got hurt later in this round. Or was it vice versa? Yeah, it was vice versa. First Beltran hurt him. Yeah, first Beltran hurt him, and then Okada got him later in that round. It was a great second round. But like I said, Lee, it kind of looked like a 22 versus a 38. You know, the firepower on most of those combos on the inside were the heavier side was Ray Beltran. You see, I was texting you early. I had Beltran winning that fight. I was a little upset that he didn't get him out of there fast enough. I thought I really believe with Beltran putting on a performance the way he did in the first 5 to 6 rounds, if he was able to stop Okada Sunday night, maybe Bob Arum looks at him again as a replacement for Lomachenko, who's looking for an opponent now that Comey is injured with the knuckle, and I guess he's out 6 weeks. I believe they said 6 weeks he'll be out. So I thought maybe Beltran could steal it. I don't know, Lee. The fight went kind of late. You seen Beltran get the little nick over the eye. He might have lost the Lomachenko fight again.
Which takes us late into this fight. Round 9 is where the action winds up ending. And throughout this fight, all I kept saying was, Okada's going to die from this fight. And I was texting Andrew this because I thought the amount of punishment this kid took, I cannot stress checking out the video on this. If you didn't watch the fight, Okada looked smaller than Beltran. Beltran just sort of stayed the course and then beat the crap out of him in the 9th round. And that's what we're watching right now. I mean, he just goes to town and lights Okada up. Brutally lights him up. I mean, he sure as hell looks good. His corner came in and called an end to the evening, thankfully.
You know, this was his second fight. If you listen during the telecast, they were talking about Okada's first fight in America wasn't too impressive of a victory, and that he really tried to change his training. He tried to come here early. He had his wife
come. Right, there too soon. The wife was there, and she was cooking dinners of fish and rice. And I'm not saying that as a racist moment. I'm telling you what they said.
Yeah. Now, if he said fish holds water, then that would be
sushi. He was eating sushi. She came in.
So, anyways, but look at, he got knocked out at 9. So they really got to look at, is he ready to fight here in America? And maybe they should take him back, fighting to wherever he was. I don't even know where he was at before, but I don't know if he's ready for the big stage, Lee, because he had a showcase. He didn't look good in the victory.